Talofa lava, if you are a parent or a caregiver or an auntie that's very involved or an uncle, you are welcome here. So this playlist is going to be dedicated to, I guess, having some real conversation or tips or just a little corner for how we can be better in our role as carers for the little ones. And today I want to share about the power of slowing down. I've just put my baby down for his second nap, and it hit me that all day I'm going from one thing to the next, and now it's almost 3 o'clock. And in those little moments too, there's always the sense of urgency. I've got to be really quick with washing the dishes, or I've got to feed baby. Of course, you slow that down. You don't want him to choke, but you're then thinking, okay, after he eats, then I'll do this and then I'll do that. Or sun's out, better do the washing. So even in putting baby down to sleep, I guess that's how we've arrived here. In that second attempt to put him to sleep, it was actually a lot quicker than the first nap that he had of the day, which is good. That's a win. But even while I'm trying to put him down, I'm realizing that when it stretches a little bit too long, as we know it happens, I was starting to get annoyed. I was starting to get annoyed or impatient. Maybe that's the right word. I was starting to get impatient, like, come on, go to sleep. Singing, rocking, nursing, what's next? Lying down with him. Anyway, the whole point was that we forget, I know I do, we forget how to just slow right down. Being a parent or a carer, naturally we're so caught up in whatever the routine is or the lack of routine. We're just constantly on alert and constantly fast-paced and trying to get to the next thing and the next thing. But after I put baby down, I walked away and I had a moment and I thought, you know what, let's use this time now to talk to God and pray. And so while I was praying, I realized that even that felt like I was rushing through. I was rushing through because I'm thinking, I don't know how much time I'm going to have. Baby's going to wake up soon. And the Lord kindly prompted me or reminded me, like, what are you doing? Is this all the time that you have for me? Why don't you slow down? And then as I was slowing down, it's like my body started to feel good. Something started to lift. And the Lord reminded me to slow down, because when we slow down, we can then be still. And when we are still, we are just being. And how often do we let ourselves just be when it comes to the role that we have been blessed with? And so that's something that I want to encourage you and myself to do a bit more of. Catch yourself and slow right down. Act like you have all the time in the world. It immediately lifts that sense of urgency, which creates pressure, which then creates stress. And most importantly, for those that are Christian, don't rush through your relationship with God. Take time to talk to Him, invite Him into your day. Take advantage of those naps or little moments and just see what God can do when you have those moments of praying and talking to Him in your busy schedule. He sees, He knows. Yeah, I'm very blessed to have received that from the Lord today. And something that I ended up doing was I just wanted to bask in the ambience of that peaceful moment. And so I laid down, and you can try this as well. It's not weird, trust me. Just lie down and take some deep breaths and close your eyes and just take it all in, and then breathe out, and keep doing that, and keep thanking God in the process. Thanking God for the things that you have in your life, for the blessings, for being available to us whenever we have the time to talk to Him, always being present. Yeah. Welcome to the channel. I hope this channel blesses you.